Hello again, YouTube. This is The Truth Man. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping on Subjects channel, and we beginning a new series. Let's talk about sex. Now, we grown, and I know the church don't like to talk about it. That's why you got dudes walking around like they Peter Pan or like they Little Richard and stuff like that, because they basically won't talk about sex. That's something that you have to talk about, and that's something that I'm gonna begin this series talking about. So when we start doing lives, we gonna do all sorts of lives, all sorts. So be ready. It's coming soon. Pause. Be ready. Now, let's talk about it. So, a lot of black women, they always find a new way to criticize black men, right? And I was watching some YouTube, and there was a couple videos on there where this was being discussed. The couple video. It's talking about this, and once again, as usual, they try to put other people over us. See, when you hate a particular group or a person, you gon' delusionally exalt everybody over the person you hate. I experienced this in corrections. And by the way, the black beard is somewhat back. Where people, they want to say, this how it be. If you do your job well and you have control of your unit, pod, whatever you want to call it, some people call it cottage, people will look for reasons to go run and tell on you, number one. They'll look for things that you say to try to twist and make people view you in a different light out of jealousy. See, jealousy plays a role in correction. See, a lot of people will come in with their arrogance. Oh, I got a degree and such in criminal justice, that. But then you get them in front of the subjects, and they shaky. But their arrogance is not shaky though. So what they do is, they'll try to do what they'll do. Your unit will be quiet, right? Because they don't want to hear your mouth. And they'll come over there and rile people up. And then they'll leave and go, man, his unit was loud. They came and riled them up. Y'all see what I'm saying? This is the same mindset and attitude that people try to have towards black men. No, I know that every black man ain't got a wing ding going down to his knees. We know that. Hardly none of us do. You know what I mean? Like that happens for a number of reasons. Sometimes it's genetic. That could be something in a person's family. Sometimes they just was jagging. When that thing was ready to grow, they was jagging that thing, stretched him all the way out. There's a number of reasons why that, people be like that. But lately, women have been coming clean and telling the truth, that they don't even like all of that. So we gonna be, this the introduction video, we're gonna be all over the place on this one. But then after this, we're gonna pinpoint what we talk about. This the series channel too. We do series over here. Like, we don't just try to talk about something once and then be a whole lot of questions and open ends, and we don't come back to it. No, we come back. I don't think Isaiah 4:1 ever go in. Or the people dealing with people. It's the Series channel. So people just be wanting to criticize black men for everything. Like, even though there's lazy people in every race, black man is lazy. They don't want to work. Man, as white guy, next time I'm gonna take a picture. I'm gonna show y'all. If he not paying attention, I'm gonna show y'all. And I ain't making fun of him. But when y'all say black dudes don't work, come to Milwaukee. What is that on my face? A piece of hair? Come to Milwaukee. So let's begin this introduction video to the sex series. Parental discretion is advised. This video is not for viewers under the age of 18. It's naked people on YouTube. Women is changing clothes, all kind of stuff. So I'm not trying to hear nothing about this being offensive. But let's talk about this, man. So, the 2-minute brother thing, we're going to do a whole video on this. But it's reasons why they complain about that. As long as you get a white dude and he the same way, you take the same attitude. But if you only want to focus on, maybe it's just you. Maybe you just the bomb. Maybe you the bomb. Right temperature, right moisture, right moves, right shape, right smell. Could just be you. But here's what guys need to start doing, though. If you know this chick is capable of getting you riled all the way up and your human wrench coming out that quick, then you need to spend a little time making sure she get hers first. Unless you on your way out the door to work. But I wouldn't do the selfish thing too many times. Because sometimes if a woman has a critical attitude towards you anyway, she's going to hold that against you. So don't do the selfish thing. Wait until she's ready to put in that time. And if she don't never want to put in the work, be like, you talking about me. You don't be one. You know, sex is something that you got to argue about. That's something that people should be fighting over. If you with somebody and you want to stay with them and they not doing that, then you need to let them know, hey, I'm not finna be going without. I'm not finna spend my years like this. I always got some. Some of y'all guys need to tell y'all girls and wives that. You know, and sometimes the women do. Like, you might need to tell him, why you don't ever want to do nothing? Every other guy be wanting to do something, you can't shake him off. Sometimes y'all need to, if he lazy, you might need to tell him. Now let's get into this foot-long wing ding stuff. See, I was listening to the Peso Man, and I know some of the dudes I like don't like him. Like, I like Mr. Rucker. Mr. Rucker don't like Peso. But hey, man, that's between y'all. Like, Peso, I don't have a problem with him. He goes after some of the same people I go after. And so I was watching this video, and the truth came out, which it normally does when, here's the thing about women. When they not mad, the truth will come out. When they mad, the truth will come out. When they like in between, the truth ain't gonna come out. So when they in a good mood or when they in a bad mood, those two extremes, the truth come out. And what they were saying is, the one girl, I think her name is Venus, she said she don't like all of that. And a lot of women don't. I saw a video on Facebook where the woman said, she was like, talking about wingding sizes. And then a size came up, I think it was like 6. She said, listen, man, I'm gonna show you who liked that. You know who want that? Superhead. Porn stars that done got stretched every which way. And I heard one, there was an interview. What's her name? Miss Natural or something like that. She said, man, that stuff don't even matter. She said some of these dudes are horrible. They don't know what they're doing. So, guys, the most important thing is to know what you're doing. Figure out what works and do it. That's part of the vetting process too. Finding out them spots. Now I would refuse if I was you. Don't be no other dude. You gotta have your own moves. But you should know what her spots are to do your moves on. So that's part of the vetting process. When you get to know her, don't come out with that when you first meet her, especially if she a good girl or seem that way. Listen, you gotta ease into that conversation. If she a good girl that ain't no HO 304, then you gotta ease into that conversation. Cause y'all, contrary to what y'all believe, every woman ain't just giving it up. Some women, the only people they messed with is guys that they thought they was gonna be with. And hopefully it wasn't that many that they thought they was gonna be with. Some of them might have had, it's girls out there, women out there that had 3 long-term boyfriends, 17 years. Now, if you meet somebody that say that's being honest, and she say she done had 3 boyfriends in the last 17 years, and that's all she dealt with, she might still have her mind intact. As long as they wasn't like just traumatizing her or nothing like that. But what y'all try to do is y'all try to go for the one that I had 33, done been to Freaknik, got a train ran on them at Freaknik. And them the ones, I need a man with 12 inches. You don't need a man, you need an elephant or a horse. That's what you need. I need a man with they already said. It's a video on YouTube where they go through the countries of wingding size video or whatever. And trust me, I came out of that video like very confident. Like, man, for real? I got that many dudes, man. I'm just, hey, look. Hey, man, it was kind of, I mean, I don't laugh at people, but it was funny, man. Like, you looking. Then you get to Africa, you like, oh, now it's gonna be 14. Oh, it wasn't. It wasn't. My sister be making fun of some dude, she know. But you just got to learn how to use what you got. If you ain't got that much, like you got a little Vienna, then you better know how to. That better be like a little what they call that? Your little nail file. You better know how to stab with that nail file. Simple as that. And you better do a lot leading up to the stabbing. You can't be lazy and you got a nail file or a little Vienna sausage. You can't afford to be on a little brown and served sausage link. you're gonna have to put some work in every time. And you better know those spots, because then you might get somewhere. But all of you dudes that think, oh man, I got a big, trust me, man, I've seen it through the years. I ain't talking about, well, you know, but I've heard girls, and even in college, I told y'all the story of a girl that fell for the dude with the pinky finger over the dude that was 6 feet tall, and the girls were saying he had it going on. He just knew he was gonna get her. They was all talking to the same girl. We was at Jackson State, and they was like, which one of us you like? They both messed with her. She picked the little dude and was in love with him. In straight up love with him. But we're gonna come back. We're gonna come back to this. We're gonna make part 1 to this series. And that's what we're gonna talk about on part 1. This was just an intro. So stay tuned. This is The Truth Man. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel.